Did you know Patrick's grandpa was like a little angel as a kid? Patrick Star time traveled to unravel the mystery. Back then, Patrick and friends formed an underwater club. Patrick Star turned kid to crush it. To test his guts, they decided to go on an adventure in a haunted house, where you wouldn't believe all the weird stuff. Bright and early, Patrick Star was drilling all over the TV, just waiting for the green light to cheer. Poor Grandpa Patrick just didn't get it. He snatched the remote. When I was a kid, no such luxury. We had tons of toys. So Grandpa Patrick began regaling tales of his glorious past and his aquatic adventures with Little Crab, Squid Girl, Puff Girl. They had so much fun. Comment with a hug emoji for a surprise. Seeing Grandpa Patrick excited, Patrick Star stealthily approached the time portal, eager for the legendary adventures. He dialed back to 100 years ago, and bang, there was the underwater crew chasing after a jar. He kicked hitting time-traveling Patrick Star, shouting, "Dude, it's our treasure jar." Underwater gang. "I wanna join," shouted Patrick excitedly. But Grandpa Patrick said he was too old. Patrick Star shrunk, but his outfit didn't cut it. Little Crab and friends helped with a makeover. One hammer slam later, and voila, makeover complete. Patrick Star exclaimed, "Sister, nailed it. I'm looking super buntastic. He blends in well, but why can't my sister find a job?" Luckily, Weber City hired me easily. Now Patrick Star looked super cute, but he still had to prove his kicking skills. Who knew one kick sent him to a neighbor's roof, the haunted house of terrifying Mr. Fake Gold. To join them, Patrick Star had to retrieve that jar, so they all snuck into the yard like ninjas. With Grandpa Patrick and Patrick Star leading the way, they were startled by a fierce toilet monster, and the scene looked like fish fleeing a net. Not to be outdone, Circle Fish zoomed up with a bamboo helicopter and seized the opportunity to bind the toilet monster's mouth. Danger averted, they made it inside. Only Grandpa Patrick was quivering, while Patrick Star yanked his suspenders and dragged him in. Inside the haunted house, cobwebs everywhere, like a time capsule. Suddenly, wall portraits moved. Grandpa Patrick fled to the front and fright. Little Crab lured into a suddenly opened door. Little did he know, hidden danger awaited him. He walked over and opened the wardrobe without a clue. Just as he stepped away, a huge hand snatched him in and promptly flung him out of the chimney. Meanwhile, Circle Fish met a fishbone monster. Chaos followed as everyone scrambled to escape. The Bright Sisters kept backpedaling until they ultimately fell into a trap. Just as they were about to be mercilessly squashed into dumpling filling, Puff Girl found herself wedged perfectly in the middle, while Squid Girl suddenly plummeted down from above. It was at this critical juncture that the friends resolutely decided to seek out the police officers for assistance. Meanwhile, Grandpa Patrick and Patrick Star were trapped by a treadmill and fell into a preset trap. After a tumble, they landed in a basement and successfully found the jar, only to encounter a mysterious figure. Yep, it was Mr. Jenkins. He was manipulating the haunted house's every move. Spotting the jar beneath him, he pounced, and Patrick Star with Grandpa Patrick rushed in to grab it. "I love ice cream." "Exactly, it's super delicious. I really don't get why the government bans this kind of ice cream. Dumb old ice cream, right? This stuff is impossible to dodge." But just then, police sirens blared outside. The underwater gang had called the cops, who quickly nabbed Mr. Jenkins. Just when they thought they'd catch him, there was nothing behind the curtain. "Hey kids, did you see any illegal ice cream here?" "Nope. No need to hire anyone, just watch." And so, Patrick Star's bravery earned Grandpa Patrick's respect, and he smoothly joined the underwater gang. Don't